Welcome, NRIs. In today's episode, we will see how protecting your heart and setting healthy boundaries will help you stay authentic. Have you ever gone to bed feeling completely drained, not just physically tired, but mentally and emotionally worn out? You've been available all day for others, but not truly present with yourself. The expectations, the opinions, the constant pressure to always respond and show up for everyone, it never really stops. And somewhere in the middle of it all, you begin to lose your sense of peace. If that feels familiar, you are not alone. Many of us were taught to manage life, but not how to protect our peace within it. So, today, let's talk about how to guard your heart, set healthy boundaries, and stay authentic. Not in a selfish way, but in a restful and intentional way. Segment 1: What peace really means. Peace is not just a day off or silence, it is when your mind is not constantly racing, when your emotions are not always on the edge, when you are no longer carrying what was not yours to carry. For many of us, peace may look like something that we will get one day when everything finally settles. But the truth is, peace is not a reward, it is a requirement. You cannot live intentionally if you are constantly overwhelmed. And you cannot stay authentic if you are constantly adjusting yourself to match everyone else around you. And the peace we are talking about here is not something you can manufacture by yourself on your own. It is a deeper and steady peace that comes from aligning yourself with God, not in a self righteous way, but with humility, understanding your limitations, and depending on Him. Segment number 2: Where we get it wrong. Many of us were raised to believe that being a good person means always saying yes, always being available, always being understanding, always accommodating everyone, and loving everyone the same way. But over time, that kind of living doesn't bring peace, it brings exhaustion. You begin overgiving, over explaining, and overextending yourself, saying yes to everything, accommodating everyone, while quietly neglecting what actually matters the most: your time, your energy, your primary responsibilities, or the specific calling God has given you. Sometimes we even tie our peace to the external things. For example, we tell ourselves, I can relax when the house is completely clean. But then the entire day becomes about maintaining that standard, and the peace never really comes. Instead of chasing perfection, create a small space for yourself, a corner, a moment, a rhythm where you can rest without pressure. Because peace is not found in everything being done, it's found in knowing when to pause. You get pulled into draining conversations like gossip. You share personal parts of your life with people who haven't earned that level of trust. And slowly you realize not everyone knows how to handle you with care. That's where the hurt begins. So, protecting your peace is not about becoming distant, it's about becoming discerning. You can be kind to everyone without being too close to everyone. You can love people without giving everyone full access to you. Segment 3: What healthy boundaries look like. Boundaries are not loud announcements, most often, they are quiet decisions. And here is something important: boundaries are not just for others, they are primarily for you. They look like choosing not to engage in gossip even when it is normalized, not sharing personal details with people who have mishandled your trust, saying, I will get back to you instead of immediately saying yes, not answering calls or messages when you genuinely need rest, taking time every day to be still through prayer, reflection, or silence. These are small, quiet shifts, but they protect your energy, your clarity, and your emotional stability. And the more you practice them, the more grounded you become. Segment 4. A simple practice. Pause, think, respond. If you don't know where to begin here. Pause, think, then respond. Pause. Don't answer immediately. Give yourself space. Think. Ask yourself, do I really have the capacity for this? Will this bring me peace or pressure? Respond. Answer from clarity, not from guilt, pressure, or fear. This one habit alone can protect you from so much unnecessary stress. Segment 5. Bringing God into it. Not everything needs to be shared with people. Some things need to be taken to God first. Because staying authentic is not just about boundaries, it's about allowing God to shape you, heal you, and refine you. When you rush to express everything outwardly, you interrupt the work God is trying to do inwardly. But when you slow down, when you rest, when you bring things to Him first, He refines you in private so you can show up whole in public. God will fill you up so then you can fill into others without exhaustion. That's real peace. That's real alignment. Segment 6. Protecting your heart. Protecting your peace also means protecting your heart. The Bible tells us to guard our heart with all diligence because everything flows from it. What you allow into your heart will eventually shape your thoughts, your words, and your actions. So be mindful of what you take in, what you dwell on, because when your heart is guarded well, your peace is protected. Boundaries also apply internally when thoughts like jealousy, comparison, or self pity begin to surface. You don't entertain them, you address them. You nip them in the bud by shifting your focus to gratitude, recognizing God's provisions in your own life. Forgiving people and letting go of past hurts is also a way that you can improve your peace. Segment 7. Not everyone will understand. As you begin protecting your heart and setting boundaries, not everyone will understand the new version of you. They may say, "You have changed. You are not as available. You're not calling me. You're not talking to me." They may say you have become distant. And honestly, you have changed. You have become more intentional, more grounded, more at peace. The right people will adjust to this new you, and the right people will respect this new you. And the ones who don't, they only reveal why boundaries were needed in the first place. Segment number 8, a gentle challenge. Now, let's make this practical. Think about one area in your life where your peace is constantly disturbed. And this week, set one small boundary. Just one. Start small, but stay consistent. Because peace is not built in one big decision, but it's built in small daily choices. Closing thoughts. Being part of this NRA Girl community means choosing to live noble, resilient, and intentional. Noble in how you carry yourself, resilient in how you protect your peace, and intentional in where you give your time, energy, and heart. Protecting your peace is not about shutting people out, it's about keeping your inner life steady. So you can love well, think clearly, and live authentically. If this spoke to you, please let me know in comment what is one boundary you are deciding on for this week to protect your peace. And if you haven't already, subscribe to NRA Girl for more conversations on growth, identity, and intentional living. Until next time, let us live thoughtfully. NRA Girl with love.